Guys, it feels like winter. Even kind of looks like winter out. Man, but there's still no ice. Look at this. All this open water. Middle December. Yeah, it's a bummer. But hey, don't be too sad, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drive down to Tackle Tom's, and Jeff, the owner, is gonna pick out his top 2, 3, maybe 4 choices of what he would use to catch giant Lake Cascade perch out here once this freezes. And you know what? We're gonna give them to you. We're gonna give those to you because we know this lake is eventually gonna freeze. Here we go, Tackle Tom's. All right guys, I'm here in Cascade, Idaho, home of Lake Cascade, which is also home of North America's largest perch. We're at the world headquarters. If you know, you know where we're at. Tackle Tom's. Hey guys.
Hello. What's up?
Oh, you're gonna do a serenade me too, huh?
We got a concert Saturday, so we're doing
Oh
some
yeah,
practice.
that's right. When's the concert? Saturday?
Saturday.
At the Roxy?
6 o'clock at the Roxy.
Okay, so tell me all about this here.
All right, so these are Snyder lures. Snyder lures, they've been making lures for, it's been 30, 40 years. They're handmade out of Minnesota.
I'm a Minnesota boy, so.
Yeah, Minnesota boy, so right out of Dodge Center. Anyway, they're all made in the USA, hooks, everything. Some of these are even gold plated. We had a lot of luck with them last year.
So like, what size are you? Are these different? Because these look.
Yep,
these are obviously
these
bigger.
are all different sizes. So primarily we're going to start off early season with a lot smaller presentation. Yeah. But then, like last year, our guide Chris Weber, he had a lot of success with these spoons. They call these the Perch Club, and these things in the silver and gold both. These were just killer. Baiting those with a little bit of waxworm or maggot, whatever you want to use. But these were top notch. We sold out of them quick last year, so we doubled the order this year. These have been popular.
So what weight is that first size you showed me? That's a size 12?
First size 12, yep. And they're going to go clear up. They'll go down to 14, clear up to 8. So we've got a wide variety of sizes, colors, different patterns. Then if you're wanting more of a heavy, quick sinking jig, they offer these here. These are their Moon Fry, and they're a lot heavier weighted lure that goes down a lot quicker.
Like the treble on those other ones. Do they have a single on, or they all have
the only one with the single are the actual spoons here.
Oh, sure.
The Perch Club, those are single. Everything else is treble. Well, what's nice about some of these were a great open water lure. So these at Deadwood Reservoir, Horse Thief, these things worked awesome. They claim it's the harmonics between they're double bladed, and it's the two blades hitting together that makes the harmonics on them that attracts the fish.
How heavy is that? Can I feel one?
So, yeah, let's get one of these out here for you. It's the only bad part about them is getting them.
Yeah, whose job is that?
Getting them off of there, right? So that's one of their smaller guys right there. You can see that double blade.
Open water, how would you fish that? You cast it, or is it a little bit bigger?
Yeah, actually, I used that size on the river going into Deadwood Reservoir. That worked really well there. Small body of water. But these guys here, everyone likes the clownfish. Clownfish is always some people call it Wonder Bread.
Yeah, Wonder Bread, yeah.
But that right there, you can feel the weight on that. That's got a lot more to it. Cast and retrieve, like a spinner, where a guy normally uses a spinner or a cast master. That's kind of the in-between, because it's still got the spinner blades on it that gives it some flash. So I think these are going to be really popular this year.
But guys would jig these as well too?
Yeah, absolutely. You jig them. Yep.
Where was this one at? Right there?
Yep. Yeah, these would definitely be a jig. Now these are this is kind of their patent. This is their Perch spinner. And these are cool because they got the glow in them. So they're a glow spinner as well. And single hook setup. Very old fashioned. But some of those older things are coming
So this would be an ice.
Yeah, 100%.
How would they? Are you jigging that, or are you tipping it with a?
I would split shot it up above for the weight, and then get it down, and then tip that with probably a red tiger worm, or once again you could use. We got the mummified wax worms, which were real popular last year.
Mummified wax.
So that's kind of a new thing. I better show you those.
Yeah, I want to see them. Anything mummified.
They're actually. It's a trade secret that Euro Tackle, which Euro Tackle makes a lot of our lures. And it's a trade secret, and they won't tell us how they do it, but everyone thinks those are alive. They open them, they say, well, they even move. But those aren't. Those are 100% mummified. They'll look that way 10 years from now.
That's crazy.
They're full of juice.
Like they feel alive. They feel real.
They are real. So
they feel.
Yep, they're
like
real
they're
wax
fresh.
worm. But they don't
Mummy
freeze.
worms.
They don't freeze. They don't go bad. We got them in white, pink, and green.
So do you even have to keep them refrigerated?
No. So they actually sell better in the refrigerator because
people think so. Yeah.
Yep.
I've never used a mummy worm. I've just used
regular waxworms.
Yeah.
Problem is, waxworms freeze, they get warm, they die.
What are these black ones doing in here?
Yeah, exactly. Those ones there, they last.
Oh, this is great. This is what I use right here. So what would be helpful is what would be your top, if you had 2 or 3 top lures for Cascade, what would be, I mean, you showed me those.
So any of those line, I would definitely make sure and have some of those in my arsenal. But these small peas by Clam, these are hands down one of the best lures out there. I mean, there's just such a wide variety. You know,
I love the single hook, the little bit of a drop hook.
I have ice fishermen coming from 25, 30 different states, and they all fish differently. So you got guys that just swear by the fake eyeballs, or they'll use real eyeballs. You got guys that are stuck on tungsten jigs, and that's all they use. Tingler spoons.
Yep, Tingler spoons have always been a popular thing out here.
Are always hot. Halley jigs.
Yep.
These Halleys. That was an older lure that a lot of people used. It kind of went away for a while. Now we're seeing that come back. Swedish Pimple, probably one of the oldest ice fishing lures out there. One of the least sold now. We keep a few for the old timers that still like to use the Swedish Pimples, but it comes and goes. Forage minnows, you know, they're fairly inexpensive. You get 2 per pack. Good way to go. And then as the year goes on, you'll see people transition towards the larger baits. They'll go to the slab wraps and stuff like that. And you'll get clear up on, you know, these bigger sizes. These are even still kind of a small slab wrap, but you'll see guys going to, you know, they'll even fish something as big as that later in the year.
I mean, I've used those in the summer as well.
These worked great for smallmouth this year. We had a great smallmouth spawn, and we were just hammering them on those 50, 60 fish days.
So this is going to be tough to narrow down, because it seems like a lot of it is preference.
Personal preference. The one thing I can say, 90% of all lures, people are going to stick to your perch patterns and your perch colors. Your oranges, your greens, your tiger stripes, because everything in this lake is eating perch minnows. It doesn't matter if it's trout, a bass, or a catfish on the bottom, or a perch. They're all eating perch minnows.
Right. Well, here's what I want to do. I want to buy I want to buy 3 lures, and we're going to give them away.
Perfect.
So you need to sell me 3.
Okay.
If you're going to, the first thing you're going to try, what's on your ice rod that's going down? Tingler spoon.
Tingler spoon, hands down. My second one would be, especially for the early ice. So when you're talking early ice, I like to go small. I'm going to go.
Are you selling these already? Okay, good.
Yep. I'm going to go with the Big Shaker from Snyder Lure Company, out of Minnesota. I'm going to go with these guys in an orange, either orange or green. We'll do an orange.
All right.
And then I couldn't send you out without a Z-Vibe. Cross between early and late.
Oh yeah, that's a great one.
That right there.
Yeah.
That's kind of a go-to. That's the 3 I would recommend.
See, the last few years I recommended the Halley jig, which is one of my favorites because you do have a drop down.
Drop chain.
And it's a little more subtle, you know. But
the Halleys, I use those a lot on Horse Thief for the trout. That's been a great one. And then I got onto these Snyder lures, and they pretty much took over for me at Horse Thief, and actually year-round.
I'm gonna grab one of those mummy things. So are there different colors?
Different colors, white, green, and pink.
What do you think? What's your?
I'm a red guy, man. Pink and red. That's the way I go with my maggots, and same with
the mummy worm.
The mummy worms. Yep.
Wow. Well, I got one more question. I think this is maybe the biggest question that we get is if you don't have a snowmobile, where can you walk out and catch big perch on Cascade?
So I tell everyone, you really limit yourself by doing that. But I'm a firm believer that a lot of fishermen walk across fish to go fish other parts of the lake. I've seen guys pull jumbo perch 10 feet off the bank at Van Wyck. I've seen them pull them off, 20 feet out in front of Blue Heron. Blue Heron, definitely for early ice. That's a place we fished. We went out there last year very early, and it was slow, but we managed to catch several fish over 2 pounds.
Wow, that's awesome.
And we were 40, 50 feet from the bank.
Awesome.
So,
cool.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, there you have it. Anything else you want to add?
No, I think that's it.
Yeah.
Just everyone do the ice dance. We need ice. So
that's true.
Ice fish.
Cool. Well, I'll grab these. All right. Have a good day. All right, guys, if you want a chance to win the Tackle Tom's hat, the best lures that you can get for giant Lake Cascade perch, a sticker, the mummy worms, and a bait puck, just make sure you subscribe to the channel and then comment below. That way we know you're here. And in about a week, we'll draw a name and let you know if you won. And when you go to Cascade, make sure you stop in at Tackle Tom's and say thank you, hello, and get the best information, the most up-to-date information on the lake, where the fish are biting, and how to catch them. We already got a school down there. I can't even get down there fast enough. Checking out the camera. I bet you they bump it. There they are. There I go. smaller one. I want the bigger one. They both wanted it. Here. Come on. That's what we want. Oh, we got the camera cord now. It's inevitable. I think it's a big fish here, guys. This is a big one here. This is what we are wanting right there. We'll look at him in a second to see his buddies are still down there. Yes. Okay. Just missed the hookup. Came in and hammered it. Some on the Vexy first. Now he's tangled in everything. Like both rods, camera cord, transducer. It's a miracle that I ever land a fish, honestly. But, oh yeah. There we go. That there is a nice size Lake Cascade jumbo perch. I mean, they're not as fat as they will be in a few months, but you can see his belly there. Getting loaded. And this one is tagged. See that? If it's worth $1 million, I'll split it with some of you.